Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to open Steller Miracle Japanese. It is going to be it's the Japanese version of the upcoming English Stellar Crown. And I got this pre-sale from Crystal Collects, which is where I suggest you get all of your pre-sale items that are Asian. So Chinese, Japanese, Korean, what have you. Oh yeah, I always forget. Well, let's take a look at the art on the box. Yeah. So the English version of this, which hasn't come out yet, but is available for pre-sale on TCG Player. The market price for that is about somewhere around $109. The Japanese version will run you approximately half that much. So it's cheaper to get the Japanese version. One of the reasons it's cheaper to get the Japanese version is, at least as far as in America, you can't really use. It's certainly a legitimate product, but it's certainly worth plenty as far as investment goes. Oh, we got a hit. It's a GX. But you can't use it in tournaments in America. You can only use it in tournaments in Asia. So, it is illegal to use, just not in America. America, you have to use English printed cards. So, if you want to buy this or if you want to pre-sale, order pre-sale for English cards, you can go to TCG Player, and what you'll have to do, let's kind of take our time with this. I'm sorry, I was blazing through it, and I'll get this again. We're gonna go through our hits at the end, but yeah, if you're gonna order this on TCG Player. Go to tcgplayer.com and then either immediately or after you click on Pokemon as your choice of, what particular TCG you're looking for. I won't say Google search, but TCG Player search, because they have a search bar. Stellar Crown. And then you'll get sellers that are willing to do a pre-sale. Now, it's a little risky in the respect that sometimes, here's an EX, pretty cool. Sometimes a store that wants to pre-sale stuff will get an allocation. And so they'll go ahead and sell up to that allocation. And then something happens where they don't get, allocation is limited at the last minute, and they don't get as many as they thought they were going to, and they can't fulfill their order. Have no fear, they will refund your money, but that doesn't get you the product. You are left with your money back and no product. So you just have to go, and by that time, there's no need to pre-sale because you probably can just straight up buy the product by then. And you might want to get the product relatively quickly so you can do, video openings like I'm doing here. Anyway, I got this product from Crystal Collects website. I will put the name in the description, and all you have to do is just type it, Google search it the way I spelled it, which is Crystal collects. Crystal is spelled with a K. Collects is spelled with a K, and there's a Z at the end. And looks like we got another EX. That's pretty cool. Okay. Part of it a little bit textured there. Let me see. Yeah, double rare there. I'm going to get that put in there. All right. So, yeah, I don't really have someone that I use on a regular basis for English pre-orders. I always do Crystal Collects for Asian pre-orders because of the reliability. I've never had her run out of product. And of course, if someone did, if they're a legitimate site, they'll refund your money. But again, that doesn't help you get the product. If there's a problem, it's nice they refunded your money, but what you want is you want the product you ordered. There's your regular hollow. Pretty cool. I'm not going to sleeve it, but I mean, I'll eventually sleeve all these, but not in the video. So this will give you an idea of what the, the English Steller Crown, most of it will look like. There may be a few differences, but generally this is it. Looks like we got a pretty special card here, an art rare. Let's see. Yeah, that's an art rare. I'm not familiar with that Pokemon, no surprise. Crystal Collects could tell you. She's got a, if you've watched any of my videos, you know this. She's got a YouTube channel. I'll put the link for that as well. I recommend if you want to learn about a product and the name of the Pokemon and all that stuff, that she's a good channel to watch and subscribe to. By the way, I probably mentioned it, but please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get monetized, and I think you need around 1,000 subscribers, and I've just hit 100. Ooh, so I'm a tenth of the way there. So and so I do Pokemon openings, and I also do. Oh, I like Slowking. That's cool. There's a regular hollow. I also do walkthroughs of different businesses and a few shorts. I've done record stores and comic book stores, flea market type stuff. I think, not sure if I've uploaded that video yet, and antique stores. So it gives you an idea of places that you might want to visit, or whether you don't want to visit them. It'll save you a trip. I don't know. Looks like it's made out of a cupcake or something. All right, we're either halfway or a little over halfway here with this. Let's see. Move that back. So like and subscribe, comment if you like the set, or you're disappointed in the set, or I'm trying. I'm not sure if I'm going. I never am sure if I'm going to continue collecting Asian cards. I really like them, but it cuts into my budget for English cards, which I like better. It's just that Asian cards usually are anywhere from a little bit cheaper to a lot cheaper. So that's part of the reason why I do openings. And plus you get a preview of what the English set's going to look like. Also, you can, the way I do it is if I'm going to try to complete a set and there's some very pricey cards, the cards that I'm missing I may get in Asian, whether it's Korean or Chinese or Japanese or what have you. So Evolving Skies, for example, if you were collecting that, here's another art rare. If you were collecting that, you may notice that some of the more expensive cards, yeah, that's an art rare. Some of the more expensive cards are hundreds of dollars. I mean, it's around. If you can get a, Moonbryon in English for around $1,000, and I ain't got that kind of money to spend on one card. In Korean, which is usually the cheapest because of the quality, because they are printed in Korea and everything else is either printed. I think everything else is printed. All the other Asian cards are printed in Japan, which they have a very good printing process. Even the Chinese is printed there. They just print it in Chinese language, but actually, in the case of Moonbryon, the cheapest is Chinese, and you may wonder why. And even though it looks really great, actually better quality than the Korean, but the Chinese is around 300. Whereas the Korean's around 600 or 700 usually. It's starting to come down a little bit, but the reason for that is even though the print quality I feel like is better in the Chinese version, the Chinese version came out later, so you have the in super tiny print somewhere down here. It's so tiny I can't see it, but it has the date. And so, Eevee Heroes, which is the version in Asia, it came out in, what was it, 2021 or 2022? And when you look at the Chinese version, the date's going to say 2024 on it. So that's the only difference, really, other than the language, the actual language on the card. The artwork's the same. But that's why, apparently, I don't know if it gives it a little more collectability somehow. I don't think there's much of a difference if you're trying to complete a set. But anyway, I think that was part of my broken thought, is it's much easier to complete a set of anything if you don't really care if you have a partial set of English and some Chinese, some Korean, some Japanese in there, and you just get whatever card you can find that's the cheapest. Although your numbers are going to be different, so you'll have to set up your binder as if, or what I would do, since I'm in America and I collect mostly English cards, as far as putting them in a set. What I would do is set the cards up as if they're numbered in English. And then when I find a card, I'm just giving you an example. Let's say this was card number 5 in English, but in Japanese it was number 23. Well, then I would put this, if I was going to use this to fill my binder to complete the set, I'd put it in number 5, even though it says 23 on it. Because to me, I'm just trying to make an English set, even if I have a few cards that are not English. It's still the same artwork. And to me, it's the cheapest way to go about doing it. Now, some people that have the big money, they want to collect a master set, and that includes... here's a nice EX. That includes, one of each English, one of each Chinese, one of each Japanese, one of each Korean, one of each Indonesian maybe. I mean, it just depends on how many languages you want to collect. And it would be, the regular set, and then also any promos or... they have several products that's going to have a promotional card in it you can't get in the regular set. When the Steller Crown comes out, it'll come out in a ETB box as well, and some other products. This is a nice card here. Let's see what that is. It's an art rare. Very tiny little fuzzy thing. not sure what that is, but anyway, pretty cool. We'll look when we go. We're down to our last 3 packs. We'll take an extra look at our hits, see what we can expect out of this. I think we used to be able to expect, oh, this is nice, an art rare in every Asian product that wasn't Korean. And here is the secret rare out of this particular set. It's a trainer. I'm not sure the trainer's name. You can comment if you'd like. But I'm sure this is a very desirable card for the waifu factor. I've discussed that before. And it's very textured. They're very desirable cards. Female trainers. That's just how that is. Particularly in the Asian products. But in English as well. So, pretty awesome. Don't know if we've got anything else to get out of here, but maybe. Ah, yes. I think you get one pink spec card out of here. You can. It's like a trainer. What am I trying to say? If it was magic, it'd be like a spell card or something. I don't know. Anyway, you get one of these. It's an ace spec card. You get one. I'm sorry. I don't know that you get one guaranteed in each box, but I know you can only use one of these in a deck if you're playing in a tournament. Only one pink card. So, I think because they're pretty powerful. And so that's why there's a limit on that. But let me put this back. So I really like the set. It kind of helps me decide whether I want to collect this in English or how much I want to collect it in English. I am a little disappointed I didn't see Gengar in this set. I don't know if it even has Gengar in the set. Probably not, I'm guessing. Anyway, you get one of these, I think, in each box. Hey, Crystal Collects can tell you for sure. So, as soon as she does an opening, which should be quick, if she's not on, I'm going to go search when I'm done with this video and see if she has opened this yet. I got these from her, so I assume that she is ready to do it if she hasn't done it already. I need to watch that video. This is our best card out of there, I'm sure. Don't know what the MSRP is on this. And then here's several art rare. Well, here's an art rare, an EX, another art rare, another art rare, an EX, an EX, and an EX. So we did get what we usually have been getting out of Asian products that are not Korean, because the secret rare is not guaranteed in Korean. I think possibly it's Chinese that has decided to change up what they guarantee, but you also can now get, it's a possibility you could get 2 secret rares in the box, even though you're not guaranteed the 3 art rares. I think that is the difference. But to make sure, I would go watch all of Crystal Collect's videos. The only reason to tune into my openings, because I don't know anything, is you don't have to spend the money. You can still see what cards you get. That's my favorite one out of this. Although the art rares are pretty nice. And then you get several EXs. So, and then this card. So pretty cool. Hopefully this will help you decide whether you want to collect the Stellar Crown in English. This is Steller Miracle in Japanese. If you can't get it already, you'll be able to get it super soon in Chinese and Korean. You probably can already, I'm not sure. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you like my new playmat. I got a new playmat. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.